You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode contains spoilers for the Dead Sun's Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. Gameplay segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party makes their way into the starship Acreon. So you've got maps of the Acreon. It's a very boxy utilitarian ship. It has seen a lot of patchwork in it. Whatever paint job it used to have has been irradiated off by this point. Its
paint is 0% after being to Sagittarius.
Oh man. It's boxy, it's ungainly. It floats alone in space, far from Absalom Station. Its only companion, the misshapen asteroid called the Drift Rock, which is being tethered behind the ship on long tow cables. There's a transponder broadcasting a repeating message that the ship is under quarantine by order of Absalom Station security, which is meant to warn away any curious onlookers and would-be explorers, but you're allowed to be
We have a permission slip.
Yep. Whomever would like to make a computers check with the sensors to get an idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
That would be a 26.
26. So yeah, you can identify the ship as a medium transport that can carry a full crew complement of 6 to 8. Sensors are unable to get a good reading on any life signs that might be present on the ship. The ship's aft airlock is open. The ship has 3 airlocks, port, starboard, and aft. Right here, aft airlock is open. You can see that the entire ship seems to be subject to a vacuum right now, though there is enough power and stuff to keep like the gravity normal and all that. The Acreon is armed. None of its weapons are currently active. Its power cores outputting minimal energy, enough for life support, gravity, and basic ship functions. That is what you know.
All right.
And you have your choice of 3 airlocks to enter this thing from.
And
got
the
one
aft
that's
is
already
open to
open.
space.
Yeah, one open to space. The only real trick is that it's like here tucked in the thruster engines, so it makes it a little.
What size is this ship?
It's a considered a medium.
Okay.
I think.
Because we're in a small,
Yeah,
so
this
we're
is considered
probably
a
too
medium.
big just to like go up between us.
Well, we could probably just dock on one
Yeah,
of the port
we'll
sides.
dock on one of the
Yeah,
sides.
you can dock on either of those.
Okay.
So
we'll just have to operate with the helmets on, essentially.
Yeah. So, which side do you guys want to dock on?
We can dock on our side. Doesn't matter.
You dock starboard side, Acreon. You go through the procedures to sync up the doors and all that stuff. You do get very blatant warnings that there is no atmosphere in the ship.
Okay.
Got it?
What do we see?
Well, you come in. Flickering emergency lights do little to dispel the darkness inside the derelict ship, and the sense of abandonment is only heightened by the apparent lack of any movement or life inside its airless corridors. Artificial gravity is still functional, however, so there's likely still power to run essential systems and possibly restore life support and atmosphere to the ship. Unfortunately, there are still no obvious clues as to the fate of the Acreon's vanished crew.
Flashlight.
Sure.
Hold on, stop. We need to teach you how to do this properly. I grabbed some duct tape from the ship, and I duct tape his flashlight to his gun.
Single most hated thing in Doom 3 was the fact that you could only hold your flashlight or your gun, but not both.
I'm okay with this, and this was
Surprised you couldn't do like the small arms thing where you.
Right.
Yeah.
This might come in handy next level.
All right. So
You've got a hallway. You've got blueprints. So if there's any particular room you'd like more information about,
Do we
technically,
know where the controls for restoring life support would be?
That'd be the front of the ship.
The bridge.
The bridge.
Okay.
Wanna try and head there and see
yeah,
if we
I
can
say we make a
get this ship
beeline
set
for the
up?
bridge.
I think that's probably a good area to start regardless.
Make a beeline for the
recordings and all
bridge
that.
and go from there.
Yeah, if we've got power.
Okay. So go ahead and move yourselves. Stop about right there at the intersection of the hallway.
Like in the intersection?
Yeah, in the intersection of the hallway where you actually have like a
Okay, because
good
we have the
view.
blueprints. We know like where the defenses are and stuff.
That's true.
We don't know where like the aliens that took over and killed everyone are though.
Right.
This
that's
is true.
That's the big thing. So this right here is the main
Was
corridor.
old age that killed them.
How about that? They went forward in time.
Well, it's better than your first guess. The rock is so radioactive that doesn't care you're in a spaceship; it kills your ass fast.
And
Let's
then
go
when-
get on
And
it.
then when we get here, the first description was, all the paint has been irradiated off the ship, and it's like, oh god.
Trevor was right. Trevor was right.
So I would just like to state, back I believe in like the 50s and the 60s, we started trying to make planes with nuclear reactors in them, and we didn't get very far with that because the amount of shielding required to keep the pilots from dying made the planes too heavy to fly.
Let's talk about the Orion program.
Let's not.
Later.
This long corridor seems to run most of the length of the ship from bow to stern. Signs of battle, bullet holes, scorch marks, and droplets of blood are clearly visible on the walls and floors. A small body in a spacesuit lies sprawled on the floor in the middle of the junction in the hallway. So we'll say that you actually make it about here before you see
There's a dead body on the
this
floor.
dead body.
We almost walked over it.
It's small, like Cena size small.
Is it inhumanoid?
Yes,
It's in a spacesuit.
it's got different proportions from Cena, but it's about that size.
Okay. And okay, well, you have medicine, right?
Yeah.
Very
us what-
kind of like.
Let's see what's wrong.
Well, there's a space suit, and it kind of looks like Cena's. The helmet, however, is very large.
Okay, so we're just going to take that helmet off of it.
How about we just turn it over?
Okay, let's do
That
that.
would be prudent.
Let's look in the faceplate.
Let's check the patch in the front of the suit.
Okay.
See what the name is.
So yeah, all this requires a life science check to figure out what this thing is.
Well, I don't have life science, of course.
I might have some life science. Let's see here.
I have physical science.
Can't.
What is
Do
physical
I?
science?
Yeah, I
used
do.
for? Is it like chemistry?
9.
Nine?
Okay.
That is
They took all sciences
Plenty
and put them in two categories.
to be able to
Is it
determine
alive,
that
or
this
it
is a
not?
goblin.
Okay. We
So
have
like-
space goblins.
So it's like physics.
That's not normally something
Okay.
you want to have.
No.
Okay, so it's a space
Anybody
goblin.
that was
That's
living
dead.
and breathing.
It is dead, though. That is... I mean, that's a medicine check, but...
Does it?
I
Does it
think
have
this
bullet
hole
holes
in
in
its
it?
chest, yeah.
I mean, I don't have any ranks in medicine. I can't make that
I
check.
bet you know what a bullet hole looks like.
18 medicine. 18
Yeah,
medicine.
DC 5.
What
I
does
think they were
the bullet
shot.
holes look like?
Wounds look like bites.
Oh,
Bites?
gross.
Bites.
This man was bitten to death.
Well, this just got even worse.
They did.
It's going to
got
get
weird.
much worse. You
So
start to
weird.
hear some chittering.
Perception.
Chittering.
What
hear
direction
the
is it
chittering.
coming from?
Yeah. 20 for perception if that helps
Down
me.
the hallway, it seems to have been attracted by the fact that you were investigating the.
Okay.
We're going to get chittered to death.
So when I
I'll
start,
just point out that they could only hear us through the vibrations in the hull since there's no air.
Maybe they have...
this is
Or it saw
true.
you investigating the.
So we also don't hear chittering.
Well, yeah, I guess you guys don't hear anything if we're going to play that game.
Okay, so we hear
Yes,
chittering.
you
have the
Trevor
speak.
can't. Oh, sorry.
I can sense that there's something, but it's got to be
Yeah.
within like
Yeah,
30
you
feet.
you sense something down the hall kind of reacting now.
That means it's within 30 feet.
As soon as we become aware that we are not alone, I want to move to this corner.
Okay, you go there. Well, now at that point, you have a pretty good view of this thing. We'll say it's about right there. And you can go ahead and roll some initiative.
It's the flood.
It's the flood
Oh, okay.
spore things.
We are rolling initiative, yes?
Why? Because the Starfinder miniatures won't be released for another year and a half,
Really?
It's really sad.
plus delays.
You can buy the Fallout board game and take their miniatures. They actually look really good.
I'm waiting for this Fallout miniature game because those are going to be sexy.
I got a hold of a guy on
right.
Shapeways to make a
So,
mini for me.
Sina, what'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled
Initiative.
at 11.
11. Ion, what'd you roll?
A 15.
15. Maya, what'd you roll?
14.
14. Zinko, what'd you roll?
10.
10. Those are not totes butts numbers.
Could be worse.
It rolled a 16 plus 6, so it's got a 22.
It rolled good, too.
It rolled pretty well. So
Also, we're all dead.
I don't. Since I haven't put your HP in there, this is
Oh.
what you're looking at.
No, that's on the right.
Ah!
Well, certainly not the thing on the left.
So it's this big, purpley looking
Tentacle monster.
cat tiger thing with like weird Star Wars tentacles on its head.
Yeah. Now, if you would like some actual information about it, a life science check for the two people that are kind of closest to the hallway for now. Actually, let's cut the foreplay. Everyone can make the life sciences check. Well, that's a good one.
Sorry.
Am I allowed to roll that untrained or no? No, you can't.
I got a
Trained
10.
only.
That is not enough. That is not enough. You
27.
did very well.
I feel like doing well might be.
You've heard of Akata before. You know a lot about Akata because it was a book you read in a waiting room one day.
I don't want to know what waiting room that was. I don't want to remember.
They had some weird books there. That one caught your eye, and it was a real page turner. So you know this is an Akata. And what did you have?
27.
That's... Let's see. That's technically 4 pieces of information. Let me just go ahead and tell you everything you know about Akata.
Okay.
Akata are medium aberrations with multiple types of blind sense. They can sense life at 10 feet or scent by 60 feet. They have dark vision. They don't breathe. They are immune to cold, disease, poison, and starvation. They can resist fire. They bite. Their bite has a disease called void death.
Well, that sounds terrible.
Well, I think I know what happened to the crew.
Don't get bit.
Yep, don't get bit. These things are deaf. And one of their survival mechanisms is hibernation. So, after 3 or more days without eating, an Akata can secrete a fibrous material that hardens into a dense cocoon of the star metal called noquil. The cocoon is very hard because it's noquil.
Yeah. Yeah.
They essentially just they can float through space pretty much for forever.
So this
I bet this drift rock was just a
The
giant
Akata
rock
remains
of
in a
these
state of
things.
hibernation until it's exposed to extreme heat, or senses a living creature with its blind sense, at which point it will claw itself free in several minutes, leaving the fragments of its cocoon behind.
This just got real alien.
Yeah. Void bite. Akatas hold hundreds of microscopic larval young within their mouths, spreading their parasitic offspring to hosts through their bite. Only humanoids
Oh.
make suitable hosts for Akata young. Other creature types are immune to this parasitic infection. This affliction is known as void death. So they have void bite. It causes void death. It is a disease.
it is something to
Contract it.
avoid.
Do not get bit.
Now,
That body, is it just going to explode with little babies soon?
No.
No. Well,
Maybe.
probably.
We don't know.
Well, hold on. Did
let's
we have
not
a
touch it
space
again.
goblin on the crew?
we will talk about void death if you make the appropriate check. However, probably the most important thing you know about Akata that you read, because this was a short trivia book that had some background information, they are susceptible to salt water.
So
Well,
what
we-
are we going to do? Cry on
Yeah,
them?
luckily we have an abundance of that in outer space. I brought it with
We
me.
didn't bring a lot of salt water.
There's a lot of salt on the ship.
I
So.
just happened,
Yeah, but
I just happen to keep water balloons full of salt water with me at all times.
Yeah, I saw
It's-
that on your character sheet.
Yeah.
That was,
And I questioned it. I thought it was weird, but
it's strange, but it seems
It's a
really.
It's a very simple. It's a very simple.
You know what else they're
vulnerability.
susceptible to? Getting shot.
Less so, but yes.
bullets,
know,
bullets kill.
yeah, there aren't many things that lack of hit points. You know, terminal.
And is that one Akata right there?
And there's one.
Okay.
All right.
I just used a flood miniature to
Gotcha.
represent them. It is. It's
So,
turn.
so spaceship comes along and goes, "Hey, this asteroid has no-cool deposits on it."
Yep.
Oh. Aren't there like protocols for handling that? Because isn't that suspicious as anything?
I mean, when you find star metal, you're like, there's literally a sign that says, "I swear this is safe to take" next to it. But it is star metal.
Okay.
Is star metal super valuable?
Yes.
Yes.
And these creatures
Adamantine is a
create
star metal.
Star metal.
Yeah, adamantine is a star metal, and it is not even the most valuable of star
Yeah.
metals.
The reason they're called that is because they don't come from planets; they fall from the sky in meteors.
Gotcha.
Physical science check. We'll call it a 10 or 15.
That's a 17.
Do I need to roll a
17.
physical science check?
Well, no. You'll
Oh.
know in the back of your head that there's probably a reason. Like these things will put off about 10 pounds of noquel, one bulk, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
That amount of noquel is probably about 500 credits easy.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you find that stuff on the surface, you're like, I bet you there's so much more.
Yep.
So
It's got to get their metabolism.
Or there's enough
somehow.
Akata where you say, look, a fortune.
that's not how that went
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So this Akata will approach Ion, who crossed the hallway. 18's a really popular number when attacking you guys. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
I don't trust your dice anymore.
Yeah.
They never roll like this when I
The
play.
DM's
Here.
got some weighted dice.
Well, they
Roll
are
that.
heavy.
Roll that.
So
Great.
I imagine that hits. God bless. 8 damage, 8 piercing, and I'll need you to make a Fortitude save.
Remember what I said about not getting bit?
Well,
You can only do so much when you don't go first.
Out of character.
Whatever you do, don't get
16?
16.
Gonna say that. Don't get bit.
You are not affected.
Sweet.
Maya, it is your turn. There's a blue aberration dog.
Right. I'm going to scan it and
It,
shoot it.
you do your beep boops.
Beep, beep, boop. Okay, so that would be 19.
That
So
will
kinetic.
hit. Yeah, hit.
And let's see. So how does that work if I choose to do it after
So
I
you
roll?
so you replace that die with a D4.
Okay, but then I add whatever I.
You can do that once per target. But
Okay.
you can straight up, if you roll like pitiful, you can replace that with a D4.
I wouldn't say it's pitiful, but it would still increase the damage. Yeah, I'll just replace
You
it.
just replace it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I rolled a 3 there, and then I replaced the D8, so it's 7 damage.
Okay, so you do 7.
Yep.
Bow.
Cena, it's your turn.
All right. That's
Hal's in pain, not that anybody can hear that. You hear some differences in the vibrations.
I will
What does that feel like? A howl in pain.
kind of sneak
It
around.
doesn't know it's deaf, so I'm sure it doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, I will take some cover in the machinery there by the corridor and
Okay.
make an operative attack. Stealth check is I rolled a
Oh.
19.
That's
You
strong.
get there. You're looking for 21 versus its thing.
Yeah, I beat that by more than 10.
I don't know. I lost my precision dice set. I bought them at Charcon, and I don't know where I put them.
It happens. It's annoying when stuff like that happens, but it definitely happens.
Because it doesn't make sense that they're not in my dice bag. So that's
Oh, nice. 9 points of damage.
Yeesh.
Beautiful.
that's
That was-
strong.
Actually, did I roll to hit?
I don't recall.
No, I did not. Damn it. Okay, that's an 18
Yes.
plus, 3,
That
so
hits.
9 points of damage.
That works. It looks to be in pretty bad shape. Ion, it's your turn.
I'll take a guarded step away from it.
That's
so
a
someone
very
will
good plan.
Do that.
You beat Boop over there.
And then
And
get hit from
then I will
behind.
shoot him.
8 more come out of them.
Right.
You stepped on the trigger.
Does a 16 hit him?
A 16 will.
There's a hidden floor switch, and then the ceiling opens up, and they just all fall out of
All
it.
the larvae just
2 damage.
2 damage is enough to kill it.
As long as
Sweet.
it's not baby skittermanders.
So, question. Since I got a very high knowledge check on those, or not knowledge, whatever.
Do they tend to be pack animals?
Well, that might be a follow-up question. But I had a specific thing that I wanted to ask. They go into hibernation after how long?
3 days without eating.
They've been eaten.
3 days?
They can, yeah.
Okay. How long has the ship been here?
A few weeks.
A week or so. They will come back to
A week, I guess.
life if they...
Okay. I was more concerned that they had...
Oh, that's our level, right?
That makes us level, and then we have like 200 hanging out afterwards.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, just like hanging out waiting
So,
for us to use it.
Love to catch.
With the decimation of this creature, everyone feels a little bit wiser in their travels. They reflect upon the past few days.
We're like, oh my god, can't wait to kill
Something,
it.
something, power of friendship. Something, something.
Resolve. Does your resolve go up with levels?
It is equal to
And
half
now we're
your
flagged for copyright.
half your half your level.
That was only 6 seconds.
I'm
Everyone
overclocked.
reflects upon the moment. It's become a little bit smarter, a little bit stronger as a result. You all come to out of your collective fugue, and you're still on the Acreon. There's still
Oh, I can put magic in my gun.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
That's me learning the new
Zinc-
spell, supercharged weapon.
That
Zinka.
is good. You know, important
Zinka
thing
comes
about
to this-
supercharged weapons is that you can lean over and supercharge his weapon.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Zinka
Because
comes
it's
to this
weapon touch.
revelation aboard the ship. Why haven't I been doing this the whole time?
Magic is a thing. I forgot about that.
I didn't have to use magic on the school bus.
I overclocked my brain processor. Some of it comes out of my ears sometimes.
You overheat and you just shut.
McAfee kicks on, and
Cool
eats up
down.
all my hard drive space for 5 minutes, and then we function again. Okay, you are on the main hallway, the Acreon. You'll see that on the port side there is the other hatch that you could have boarded from. To the fore, you see another set of hallways kind of leading to the port and starboard, as well as looking at your plans, what appears to be the bridge at the very far forward part of the
Yeah,
ship.
we're still wanting to go to the bridge, right?
Yeah, we'd kind of like to
Okay.
turn all the ship systems back on if possible.
Yep, to the...
Last thing we need is get like a hole torn in their suit while we're in vacuum. And
Well, you guys have blueprints of the ship, so I can give you a rough idea of what you guys are going to see here. If you go to those hallways to the port and those hallways down there, those will lead to what appear to be living quarters,
Okay.
as well as some crew storage and the galley. Of course, the very front of the ship is going to be your bridge. There's a set of doors as you came in the ship, kind of that door there and that door there. Those lead to starboard and port cargo holds. As you go through the double doors in the back, that takes you to the engineering suite. That's where your power and everything else engineering related is going to be located.
Well, I think our plan of getting to the bridge and checking the computer would probably still be good.
Okay. Let's take a look.
I'm a lot better at computers than aiming.
Okay. Sometimes. This ain't a video game. Better at the video games.
I will have to check to make sure this isn't locked or anything. There's usually a sidebar that tells you, hey, this and this and this and this and this and this.
Well, that would make things too easy.
Or it's in small print at the bottom of the wrong section.
That happens.
Here's a sidebar on Noquel.
Oh, you need to use this guy's stats for something in this combat? Well,
Page
please turn
55.
10. Yeah.
Let's see here. Here we go. Da, da, da. So standard gravities in effect. Ship's corridors and rooms are lit with emergency lighting, providing dim light. Ceilings are 8 foot high throughout the ship. All the ship's interior doors are locked in the open position. Individual doors can be manually closed. And all doors on the ship can be remotely closed or opened from the bridge. Ship has no atmosphere until repressurized.
So every door in the ship is open.
Probably as a
Yeah,
safety
it says
feature.
locked open.
Do you have a computer with wireless access?
I don't know.
Okay.
A lot of the computer stuff from mechanics, like, yeah, you have the tools to access any.
Yeah, so there's
Any
nothing
computer
saying
system.
that door is either closed or locked, so it would be easy for you guys to go immediately to the bridge if it's something you desired.
Here's what I say. I say we go to the bridge.
But maybe not, because you get remote hacking at 5th level, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool, you guys go to the bridge.
And we'll stand here and watch this so that if things come and want to fight, we can do stuff. And the guy that's really good at hacking and stuff can turn stuff back on.
You have the con.
I was going to say reset their Wi-Fi password. So you can like do that all over wireless would be nice, but
I'd like to reset the Wi-Fi password, Jared.
Okay. What would you like to reset it to?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The password is assword.
Only an idiot would have that password.
But we would like to turn or repressurize the ship. What would that take
Well, we'll get to that.
from the console here?
Hold on.
from the frenzied looking for miniatures, I'm assuming that
I'm not sure that's
we're
a
going to
good
run into
idea.
stuff in the bridge.
This isn't protected.
I mean, if the crew were the ones that opened all the doors.
See, if there's things in the bridge, these guys
no.
are actually going to be here.
There's things in the bridge.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, in that case, we never made it to the...
We run up and we're all like, oh, snap!
Yep. There are things in the bridge. It's actually 3 Akata.
Oh, my God.
Yep. So let me...
I don't want to say it. Sorry.
What?
Then don't. No one's going to force
They're
you.
immune to fire?
Hope.
They have resistance to fire. They're immune to cold, disease, poison, and starvation.
I did not hear electricity in that.
Cena, and the whole saltwater thing. Cena, well, everyone roll initiative.
20.
On a die?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Ion.
14.
Maya.
8.
Zinka.
20.
Really using that new initiative.
Really putting that to work.
You know what? If you roll crappy, you need it more.
Right? Yeah.
The Akata did terrible.
Yeah, I still did better than our enemies. That's all I did.
That's a handy thing to be better than. Whoa. So, Cena, you are up.
All right.
You discover these 3 creatures. They're kind of now getting, like, detecting you
Right.
from...
All right. All right, I'm going to duck behind the captain's chair so I have cover from this one here, and I am going to use my operative attack on it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
We're looking for 21 on these.
All right, I'm going to have to math this. 16 plus 6 is good.
20 up, you get there.
All right.
Yeah.
So, that sucks. 13 versus KAC, flat-footed.
That is exactly what you need.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
We'll take it.
Seven damage. Nice.
They survive because they are hardy, not because they are fast. Zinka.
I think I'm just going to try to shoot one.
Okay.
Probably that same one. Because
That center
I've
one
got-
has already been shot, so
Yeah, that I can do some damage to it.
that's a thing you can do.
And you
gonna-
have cover from it.
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot or anything yet.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. I am within 10 feet of everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and use my communal
Yes.
stuff. So I'm a Sheeran. Try again.
No, the other left.
The other left.
Yes.
Go on.
With the multiple arms, there's left, and then there's super left. It's the arm that stretches out even further.
I'm done.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Those extra arms are kind of private.
Ion.
They are.
You shot this one?
The center
No,
one.
the center one.
Good. I'm gonna shoot that one too because he's like real close to me.
Just doing a... Oh, that.
Roll to 20.
That's going to
Perfect.
confirm on this thing.
Yeah.
You're hitting the center one?
Yep.
What are you hitting it with?
Just my hunting rifle.
Okay, so...
Because all I have is fire weapons otherwise.
Kinetics, the...
Yeah.
the way to go
That's
on
going to
this
be a 26 to hit. So I mean, I
Yeah,
assume
it's
that
going to
confirms.
hit and confirm on that center one.
That's going to be 8 damage.
8 damage. It takes all of that. Woo! It is still up, however.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Maya, you are up.
Okay.
Center one's in pretty bad shape.
Right. I was hoping it would die, but you know, sometimes.
Shot.
I'll scan it and then I guess I'll shoot it with my rifle. Not a great roll. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh.
That will not get there.
Not good at aiming.
Okay. So,
Stop fighting the implant.
You're right. I know. I just gotta let the implant take over.
I'm gonna re-roll because all of my friends are here. Oh no, I did worse.
people are watching. No, that doesn't.
The Sharon that loves to be around people but also has social anxiety.
So, it appears. Who's that on the left there? Is that Ion?
Can I telepathically
Yes.
communicate
Okay.
in sounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Not sword burn.
No, we're not
Ion,
gonna go yet.
13 kinetic.
Not yet.
No.
Okay. And a 17 kinetic.
No.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. And then
That's me.
that's you. Well, let's just hide here. That's going to be a 13 kinetic.
Nope.
Okay. These things try to bite you, but you've seen one of them in action.
It was a lot more effective than these.
Yeah. So there's
Go waking up.
a bit of a
They're
crowd.
groggy. They haven't had their coffee yet today.
Cena, you are
These used
up.
to be the crew. All right. I don't like that one being right next to me. or I could just be brutal. I'm
Do
not
you
big enough
have
be
to
brutal.
move as part of your trick?
I can move. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean I have to.
It's
Okay.
it's basically a full round action. That
Right, but what I
allows
was
you to
wondering is
move.
if you couldn't do it then move.
No.
All right, I didn't think so.
It's basically a full round action that allows you to move as part of it.
Right.
Yeah. In this case, though, I don't think it's good. I'm going to eat an attack of opportunity if I do it, but it might be
Right.
necessary.
You could still make an acrobatics, I think.
Yeah.
Acrobatics you can do as part of a movement.
Oh, good point.
Yep.
Okay. Then
That
I'm
is
going
always
to,
an option.
I'm going to use
Unless it isn't.
acrobatics to climb under under the side of the captain's chair and go forward on the ship
Okay.
and get out of reach. Whichever one is more.
That's
clear.
out of
Actually,
reach.
Yeah, that's fine. Leave me close to cover. And
nimble Nancy.
yep, because I am a halfling, and if I didn't put points in acrobatics, I would be
The worst halfling ever.
yes. But
The
that'll be
worst.
23.
I'm sure that gets there. I just forget how avoiding attacks of opportunity works now, since there's no such thing as CM. Well, CMD is
I think it's based on their
A plus.
a flat plus their CR,
okay.
What?
the target number for avoiding attacks of opportunity with acrobatics. I'll look it up here in a second. Anyways, my stealth check.
It is move through a threatened square, 15 plus 1.5 times opponent CR.
Yeah.
Your DC was 16.
All right, so I made the stealth check with I rolled a 13, so. it's-
Yeah, you're looking for 21 on that.
All right, rolled a hit with the pistol, natural 20.
Oh, on the which one?
This one over here on the right.
Okay, so number 3. Got it.
Yep, and it's going to be a. Oh yeah, so
That's kinetic
that's
weapon.
a 25 kinetic.
Yep.
Okay. Please tell me I could roll my operative dice twice.
That's not how that works.
I want it to be.
I thought you had a tactical pistol now.
I do.
That's what he's.
That's why I'm rolling a d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're.
When does your operative dice go up?
Couple levels.
Odds.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be 8 damage total.
8 damage.
Get blasted.
No
You
critical
shoot this
effect?
thing
It's
on a
it's
tactical
a handgun.
pistol.
Okay.
On a
It's
Glock.
just yeah. Critical effect is more damage.
Blat blat.
Kapow. Zinka.
My energy weapon is a laser. And
We're gonna try the laser, or not the laser. I don't have a laser. I have a pulse caster.
yeah.
Okay.
Why are these still up? Okay.
This one's
you
injured and
sprayed
this one's
That
injured.
one. Okay. The one kind of in front of me, because I got to go around a corner to hit the other one, and I don't want to go around a corner.
Well, that's not necessarily true because the doors in between these squares, you occupy this square.
The doors are open.
Yeah, but it's a
and
straight
open.
line of sight to the other one that has.
But you have to shoot through me. I provide soft cover.
Right.
This does not provide any
Yes,
cover,
you got
but
a
you
better
have
shot
cover
than
from
one of
it.
those.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot here. What's the worst that could happen?
Well,
Famous
can't
last
get it-
words.
Yeah, right.
I think we've seen the worst already.
9.
Not
EAC.
quite.
Yeah. It's
Their
9
ACs are
EAs.
not that big. Like I said, they've got high cons because they can survive in space.
No, it's okay. I just
They
can't
don't have
hit
to
anything
be
today.
fast to do that. Ion.
Been too focused on putting magic into my weapons to remember I have to point them at things.
You're right.
It's not a shotgun yet.
That's why I like to put magic in other people's weapons that have full BABs.
Oh, that would be an option.
Of
Yeah,
the of
that's why I brought it up.
I should do that.
of the two that have been injured, which one looks most injured?
That the flood spores,
I will do that next turn.
the one that was in the center.
Taking an attack of opportunity from one person is better than 2 people. I will take a guarded step here,
Okay.
and then I will shoot the one that's most injured.
Alrighty.
Yeah, take your attack of opportunity.
Roll attempt. It's a 12 kinetic.
No.
Okay. Now I'm getting those regular PC rolls.
You're looking at a 19.
That'll hit.
That's going to be 3 damage.
Suddenly, one level later, we're badasses.
That's enough to take it out if you want to hand me the spores.
8.
That was Ion. Maya.
All right. Well, that one's dead. I
You're down to
suppose
2.
I'll scan that one.
Okay. You beat boop it.
All right. So 13 plus my scan.
You hit.
Okay.
So your BAB versus your mechanic level is still 1.
Right. Yeah. My BAB is a 1, and then if I scan, it makes it a 2 because I'm.
Yeah. So the difference is still adding 1.
It's
to your-
right. It's just
Yeah.
it's just the same as my mechanic level is what my scan will always be. So it makes me like a normal BAB character.
Yeah.
Okay, kapow. Let's replace that. Oh, nice. 8 damage.
8 on
That one.
that one. Okay. It's their turn. That one still has a target. That one will come in. Attack. Who is down the hall? Is that you?
That is the mechanic.
Yeah,
Mechanic.
this one's me.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to take a potential hit. Does a 23 hit kinetic?
Yes.
Okay. That is 5 piercing plus make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
You're good at those, right?
I mean, I do have base save on that. 14.
14, you save. The other one,
You said 5 damage?
Yeah, it goes to your stamina points first.
Ion, it's going to take a bite at you.
That's fine.
Not with the 12.
No. Even with its flanking bonus, it does not get its.
Oh, yeah, it is flanking. I didn't
Yeah,
notice. Okay.
it's- 14 doesn't do it either.
Yep. Sina, you're up.
Have Golem Forged Plate 2.
I should have bought new armor instead of hoarding my money, I think.
Sina.
It's okay,
Yeah,
because
Okay.
at the end of this, when you have like a whole bunch of money, you can buy something super sweet.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going
All
to
right.
do for sure.
Oh, good. They've all lashed onto the big guy.
Trying to save it for the power armor.
So the one that I shot last turn, the one on our right, is I'm going to go after it.
At starboard.
What?
One on starboard side.
Yes, our right.
Yeah.
The shit start. The
Well,
ship's
it's on
starboard
your
side.
left is the problem.
Oh, another
Nat 20.
natural 20
Okay.
on my
Burn this guy.
game science dice. Okay, so unfortunately that's not the attack roll. That's the stealth check. So the attack roll is going to be a 8.
Oh, no.
that's
Total?
a mess.
Yes.
That-
So there is no halfling here.
That a mess. Zinka.
Okay. What weapon are you using?
I am using a hunting rifle. It does 1d8.
Okay, I don't think I can actually supercharge
That's
that.
probably
because-
analog.
Can't because it's analog.
What are you using?
A hunting rifle.
Yeah.
So also.
I have I have an
30-06.
artillery laser, but it does fire damage, which is why I'm not using it against these dudes.
I mean, I can make it do 4d6 extra, so it wouldn't matter.
Unless I roll a bunch of ones.
Zinka
Don't
wants
roll
to
one.
touch a gun and everyone brought 30-06s.
Right. I want to put magic in your gun.
I can't magic bullets.
Well, to be honest with you, you can try to touch this
Why not?
one because their energy AC isn't so hard, and you still have like shock and grasp type spell.
I do. I absolutely have that. I just normally don't like touching things because I don't have a
I mean, you
bonus.
only get to add a +1 to it.
Yeah, I do have a +1 now, so...
That's salty grasp.
No,
No, not
it's
salty grasp.
Jolting Surge.
Yes.
Okay.
Reroll anyway. Do something special to get a reroll.
He already used that. Damn. That recharges once per pillow.
It's all right.
You know what? If someone's going to roll a 1 right when they needed not to,
All right.
but
it's
the
gonna
spell
be-
does
it's gonna
go
be-
off, though,
yeah.
right?
yes.
Okay.
You do.
Do
There
you hold
is
the charge or
there
is
is
there-
no indication
There's no
whatsoever
touching
in
or charges.
Starfinder that you can hold charges.
Okay.
Like
so
charges
that's-
aren't things.
Yes. Now you can, and I don't even think like when you cast, it goes off, and all of your like touch spells, like melee touch spells, do not draw attacks of opportunity.
That's the upside.
Right.
You don't draw an attack of opportunity,
but you get one shot.
But that's
Right.
it's done.
All right. Ion, you're up. You're surrounded.
But this one's effed, right?
The one
wish.
No, they're equally injured.
Oh.
The one that was really
Yeah.
bad got hurt. Or got killed.
3.
Kill.
Okay, just a quick clarification for
Yes.
maybe a future purchase, because I need to think about this. Operative weapons simply just can be used with your dex to attack. You don't have to be an operative to do that, right?
Operative weapons.
I'm going to have to look. Because I feel like that's a thing, but I know operative weapons can be used for operative attacks.
Yeah.
But I also think they're kind of like automatic finesse.
I think you are correct. They work like finesse weapons.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to, because I don't have much of a strength
Those make
score, and I'm just trying
Because
to
that's
think.
why only melee
That's
weapons
very
are
menacing.
operative weapons.
Yeah, and then even in
See a shit made
basic
of
melee
bones.
weapons at that. Okay, that's fine. You know what?
Makes me think of this Reaper.
Live bold or go home. I'm gonna shoot the one that's injured.
Operative. An operative weapon can be used. An operative can use the trick attack feature with weapon that has the operative property. Any character can add her dex mod rather than their strength mod on melee attack rolls with weapons with this property.
Sweet.
So that's how they do the weapon finesse.
Sweet.
May end up switching
Oh,
over to the
interesting.
Dyslexic Studio sheet because this doesn't.
So I
have
could
any sort of,
actually use like a
tracking
melee
for
weapon
uses
then
per day or anything.
effectively if
It doesn't.
if it was just considered a finesse weapon. Well,
No
not
trackers for that. No
but,
trackers
yeah.
for ammunition.
So I have no
Like
strength.
it's nice that there's a bunch of room, but
Okay, so I mean, take your attacks of opportunity because I'm just gonna shoot the one that's already injured.
Okay. One gets a 20 versus kinetic.
A 20 will hit me.
One gets 27 versus
Okay,
kinetic.
so both of those will hit me.
One will do 8 piercing. One will do 3 piercing.
Okay.
And that will be a series of 2 fortitude
I
saves.
probably failed the first one. 8 and 9.
Oh god.
Okay.
So I probably have void death. That's cool.
thought I said don't get bit.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you just got to get a little void death. It works out in the end, not for a lot of people, but it does. Works out for them. That's how they have babies.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're an Akata, it's a good thing.
You're a host. You
Just
know what
tame
it's
it.
like to have other people put their babies in you, just so you know.
Look, just because he's a host doesn't mean he's.
I'm a host now, too.
Yeah, I suppose.
They've got a lot in common.
It's just potential. It
Just
doesn't
tame
mean
the
history.
babies as they hatch.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Just
That
domesticate
will
the
hit.
Xenomorph.
Which one are you hitting?
The one that's already injured.
Okay.
How'd that
They're
work
both
out?
already injured.
Space spell shot.
2 damage.
What? You can use that as a ship?
There are people who will make corpses out of.
And then I'm going to take
Yes.
a guarded.
Okay,
I'm going to
out of
take a
corpses of
guarded
space
step
spells.
here.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Got it.
I guess I could have done that before I shot, but
It
whatever.
is your turn.
Oh right, yeah.
Sorry.
But no, that is really cool. All right. I guess I'm just gonna take a guarded step back and shoot that guy again.
Sounds like a great plan. Boop.
Since he's already marked, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great. So 11.
11 will not hit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no, he's got.
Imagine Peto's not real okay with that.
So Zinka one's going to take a bite at you.
Probably gonna hit.
Yeah. 27
Ugh.
for 4 piercing and make me a 4 save.
Ouch.
That's my best one. He said lying.
He said lyingly.
Narrator, it was not his best one.
Okay, how many points of damage was that?
4
Okay, so that's...
piercing in the event you've got.
No, that's all hitting stamina. Fortitude save, don't... fail?
You get there. You got it on the dot.
Yeah, that's 13.
Unless you got negative con, you're good to go.
No, I don't.
All right. Then that's you. You will take another bite. He'll do a bite. Is a 20 piercing. Well, sorry, 20
20 will
to
hit.
hit kinetic. Okay. Got ahead of myself there. That is 6 piercing. Good
Okay.
news. You don't have to make a save.
Yeah, right. Okay. Whose turn is it now?
Unless you want to reject more babies. That was
Oh, the
that. That
babies.
was that. Cena, you're up.
All right. Okay. I see this thing is tearing up my bug buddy. So, I'm gonna,
You're buggy.
yep. I'm going to try to operative attack the one that's on him.
Okay.
Math. 22 stealth check.
Yes.
18 flat-footed.
Oh,
KAC.
boy. Yes, you do.
And 8 damage. Piercing.
Ooh, big hit.
Crush him.
It's looking pretty bad, but it's still standing. Zinka, is your turn.
I think I'm going to try to touch it again.
Do it. Famous last words.
Well, I mean, if he rolls better than a 1...
Don't roll crap.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
heading in a
That's,
good
that's the
direction.
trick for this. Don't roll crap.
Don't roll a bad number. Roll.
Right.
Roll.
Big
There you
numbers.
go.
Big
You touch
numbers.
him.
That's
he gets
20.
touched. He gets touched hard. Which one are you touching?
And it's okay. I have medicine
the
without a
one
first
up
aid
there
kit.
by
I can
me.
help you.
Okay.
The one that just attacked me. Okay.
Oh my god.
That looks,
Yeah,
that
I
looks
think
infected.
so.
You're gonna want to see a real
46
doctor.
electricity.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Makes me think of like Dr. Zed from Borderlands. That's me.
Good shot.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
13 points of damage.
I may not be a fancy real doctor with a medical degree, but
Well, we've got some good news and bad news, Trevor. Zinka. The good news, well, the bad news first is that,
That one can go away.
it bit you really bad and you're bleeding out. The good news is it's a boy.
I made the fortitude. save.
Ion, it is
You
your
got somebody
turn.
that didn't, though.
Guarded step.
Not part of my long-term plan.
13.
Hits.
murder was not a part of my long-term plan.
Yeah,
Being
murder
bitten was not-
within
8 damage.
like a minute of arriving. How much
That was-
damage? 8?
Whether you dropped like a hammer on his head or something, and like.
Oh, no, I just, electrocuted the crap out of it.
And you killed the last one.
Sweet.
Perfect.
All right.
So I'm going to take 10 minutes, use my resolve.
So I've got one spell, and I'm going to be holding my battery for the remainder of this adventure.
Beautiful.
Perfect might be a bit of a strong accusation.
Perfect. We made
All right.
it.
Perfect. We didn't die. I like days where I don't die. Those are good days. Oh, I'm assuming the Akata don't have any equipment on them. Just sweet, sweet experience.
And money.
Presumably, somewhere,
They're
there's going to
cocooned
be a
of
pile
money.
of no quill.
One would hope.
There's the chemical components to make it exist in them because they excrete it from their body occasionally.
All right, that's it.
Could we create some weird science experiment where we trap one and we
We're-
constantly have
we're
it
set-
going in
we're-
and out of hibernation?
There's another question you need to be asking,
We're setting
which is,
up a
should
dis-
we do that? The answer is no.
I kind of feel like that's what that
No.
containment field is for.
This
like
is exactly how
We're
aliens happened.
We're going to set up a distillery, and we're going to distill their parts for no quill.
All you have to do is not be dumb. And
No.
none of those movies
Look,
ever happened.
Here's how it happens.
Alien, Jurassic Park.
I mean, this is true.
None of them.
This is true.
Don't happen.
This is true. But think about this. You could put them in all these different stasis, like these containment fields, and then they would form, and then they would do their thing. And then you have a literal track that just goes around the outside of the room, and you put like a bunny in it, and you just shoot it through. and it goes within 10 feet of them all, wakes them all up, they all come out, and then you just say, ha ha, you know, and when they go back to sleep, you just send in, like, a robot to, like, sweep up the pieces.
See, it's
Or-
perfect. It's figured out.
Or
we have a
I've got a much better idea.
I mean,
Let's
at
not.
some point, the janitor will screw it up, they'll get out, and everyone will die a terrible
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
But
And then you
But we won't be
let's
there.
not-
We'll be remotely managing this operation.
and then you'll have a Spielberg masterpiece.
Don't do that. Just don't.
So,
solves everything.
We'll have another ship dead, floating in space that no one's allowed to touch.
there are 3 very strange looking bulbs of material. Life science will be able to help you identify those.
Ooh, I have that now.
Oh,
Weird how that happened.
You were inspired
Did you-
to know about.
Did you take 15
I gave you
minutes
some
to-
lessons.
You take 15 minutes to download
to
Life
download
Science
life science
101?
into the head. Yeah, I got a 10, so yeah, it was just 101.
23.
23. These are the cocoons of these Akata. You read about the descriptions of them. You didn't see a picture, but now you've connected
Oh.
2 and 2.
Makes sense.
You also know that between these 3 cocoons,
Okay. And none of them have any more Akata, just
no,
like...
these
Hold
are
on.
sleeping.
Is
these are
Noble
hatched.
poisonous or something?
How about
Radioactive?
you guys make a well, you made the life science check.
Yeah, I made the life science
Noquel
check.
is a star metal, one of several precious metals mined from asteroids and scattered worlds throughout the universe. Noquel looks somewhat like a pale green crystal, but can be worked as easily as iron or steel. Noquel's crystalline structure gives it a strength that belies its surprising low weight. More importantly, Noquel is strangely resistant to magic. You're thinking of a different.
Oh, right. It's okay.
Starts with a V. We'll
Yeah.
come up with it later. Objects made of Noquel will gain a +4 bonus to saving throws against a magical effect. Melee weapons or ammunition fashioned from Noquel gain a +1 enhancement bonus to damage rolls against magical constructs and undead creatures created by spells. One
Could
bulk
we
of-
choose to like make that into equipment instead of selling it? Is that
Yeah. One bulk of Noquel ore is worth 500 credits. Noquel increases the cost of 1 cartridge of ammunition by 40 credits and a melee weapon by 2,000 credits.
does anybody want weapons made out of this stuff?
I mean, we can.
Bullets.
Bullets.
Bullets? Yeah.
All the yeah, but
Is it engineering craft?
Because what did they do extra damage to constructs and magical undead?
undead that
Magical
were created with
constructs and
spells.
undead created by spells. So not like, I guess, Eoxian. Well, they count, don't they?
No,
Some of
well,
them.
that depends. but like,
They did magic
Like-
to
like-
do that to
But
us.
they didn't do like a spell. They did like a magical reality altering ritual.
That
Yeah,
man, that is just
that wouldn't be a spell.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
too much.
like you know, if
Cthulhu's
someone
involved, we're
caught,
done.
if someone was bit
Right,
by a
that's when
ghoul
that
and died
happens.
of ghoul fever, that would not be a spell.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, you could use.
But never mind, it costs just as much to craft something, doesn't it, as buying it in this world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, you,
Correct,
but
but
there
you
are
now have the
significant
raw
bonuses.
material.
Oh, but we have the material. Okay.
You
Yeah.
have the raw material, so basically you pay the price for ammunition.
Right. Minus the 40 extra because.
Oh, so
Why
I'm
you
just like I'm crafting the cost of ammunition.
We've already got the material, so we don't have to
Yeah.
buy it.
Or
just have
if you
to
have a bunch
buy
of
the
it, you can
UPVs,
straight up make
UPVs.
like a melee weapon of it.
Do any of us use melee weapons?
The operatives, I mean, you could make like a,
Oh, okay.
a
God,
knuckle survival knife.
That
or
would be
something.
so wicked. Although if I get that close to a construct, things have gone horribly wrong.
Make
Is
a bat.
engineering the crafting skill?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can
Okay.
Or
touch
we'll
on
figure
that
it out
a
later.
little bit later. But yeah, you've got a significant amount of Noquel. That the thing is, it's like 3 bulk, so it's a little heavy.
Each piece is 3
share
bulk?
to shove it in their mouth.
Each piece is 1 bulk.
Oh, but we have 3 pieces.
The nice thing is we're
Or not
clearing.
sharing.
The nice thing is that we are clearing this ship,
Yosoki.
finding out stuff, and then leaving. So we don't have to carry it until we are leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can leave it here.
we
for
just
right
pile it.
Speaking of finding out stuff, somebody pull up the logs.
Yep.
Yep.
There's
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
there's a
Okay, we should repressurize the ship.
yeah.
then
So
pull
there's
up
a
the logs.
computer here. Title music provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great classic game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.